Hey guys, it's been a busy couple weeks here for us at Toy Bounty Hunters Web TV with going to conventions, writing scripts for future content, and also promoting for Ranger Stop. But I just wanted to stop and take a quick second here to share some of my thoughts on some of the past conventions I've been to. I went to two back-to-back conventions, one of them being this past weekend, which was MegaCon 2014 here in Orlando, Florida. And the weekend before that, I had the pleasure of going to my very first ever out-of-state convention, which was Lexington Toy Comic Con over in Lexington, Kentucky. So I guess I'll start with that one first. Now, I'd heard a lot of good things about Lexington from people, heard about, the guests, the atmosphere and so forth. And I have to say, finally getting the chance to go, it definitely lived up to the hype. I had a very, very, very great time at Lexington. The people there were very nice, very hospitable, very accommodating. The prices were reasonable on merchandise there. That's how I was able to get this, which is this is the Legacy Megazord. I'm sure most of you already know. The Toys R Us exclusive that was $80 in store, and I think it's going for something like $200 or $300 now on eBay and so forth. Got that sealed for only $100 over there at Lexington Toy and Comic Con. I mean, the vendors there were very nice. They were very friendly. For some of the other stuff that was there, they were very willing to negotiate pricing. The con goers themselves were very friendly, very polite people. Didn't have a bad experience at all. Just an overall just fantastic experience. One of the best I've had at a convention. And for it being my very first out-of-state convention, it did not disappoint. It was fantastic. And it's a convention I could definitely see myself going to again in the future. Not sure if I would be able to get out there every year, but definitely want to go back. The guest list was good. The guests were very accommodating and very nice as well. Got to meet Jim Cornette there. That guy was full of great wrestling stories, was very approachable. Had a fun time, talking with him for a bit and hearing some of his wrestling knowledge. So that was pretty cool. Other guests that were there, like Mick Foley, there was a bunch of Ranger guests there. Got to see most of them and had a really great time just with the people I was with. I was there with my good friend Mikey from Ranger Stop, who had set up his booth there. And we got to bring a particular Ranger to the booth with us, which he shall remain nameless for now for certain reasons, but maybe I'll flash a quick picture of him up in a moment. But I was also able to get these I didn't really get these from Lexington, I should say. These were actually given to me by my good friend Mikey from Ranger Stop. Thank you, Mikey. I appreciate it. He gave me these for helping him out at the Ranger Stop booth, and I do appreciate it, because if you guys have seen the Retro Chronicles, you know that I love armored anime heroes, and Saint Seiya is definitely one of my favorites, so it was awesome to get those. And I was also able to get this, which is the Go Ranger 2-pack, or the Navy and Crimson Ninja Storm Rangers 2-pack. Also got this over there at Lexington for a very good deal. For $54, so sealed, new, so great price for SH Figure Arts, because I believe this goes for about $90 roughly plus shipping, so got a great deal on that. So had a blast at Lexington Toy and Comic Con. We'll probably go back sometime in the future. For any of you that are close to Lexington, Kentucky, I definitely recommend this convention. It was a blast. Go check it out sometime. Now, on to MegaCon 2014. Whew. Okay. This is my home base convention. I love this convention. I've been to this convention just about every year since I've started going. It was actually my very first ever convention that I went to, and I always have fun at MegaCon. I always do, and this year was no exception. But I do have to say I was a little disappointed with the layout of the convention. I thought it was a little bit too convoluted and disorganized, and hopefully that is... this year they did it at the South Concourse side, which is the convention center on the opposite side of where they usually do it, and it was a mess. there's just no way around it. It was a mess. It was very disorganized. A lot of people there were rude and pushy. The vendors weren't that great either. I mean, there was only maybe a handful of them that were willing to negotiate good prices on stuff. But ultimately, I didn't end up getting anything from them. I did get some artwork from MegaCon 2014. I was able to pick up 2 great prints from my good friend Travis Earls, who is a phenomenal artist, or more phenomenal artist for those Ranger fans. But this is also another piece that he did. This is Mighty Max, and he just did an outstanding job. I just love the way he represented Max in this, and obviously Red Zeo Ranger, as you can see here. Just great job, great quality work. So if you guys have the chance, be sure to check him out. His name on Facebook is Art of Travis Earls. Check out his work. He does great deals on his prints. He usually does a buy 2 get 1 free special. So be sure to check him out. Art of Travis Earls on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description below. You know, as you can see here on the video, he does a lot of great quality work. So be sure to check him out. I was also able to visit my other good friend, James Griffiths, known as Griff on Facebook. And his style's a little bit different. He does a lot of very movie-inspired type of prints, and they are absolutely phenomenal as well. So be sure to check him out. His name on Facebook, like I said, is Griff, and I'll leave a description, or I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can check his work out too. And his shop is also online, so just be sure to hit either one of them up if you guys are interested in some of their artwork. They do phenomenal work. They're highly recommended, like I said, and you know, just check them out when you get the opportunity. So 2 back-to-back fun-filled weekends of convention. One of them falling a little bit short, which was MegaCon. One of them being very good, which was Lexington. But let me just clarify one thing though, going back more here. MegaCon wasn't terrible. They definitely have some work to do in terms of organizing better for next year. But all in all, it wasn't terrible. It's not the worst time I ever had at a con. Definitely not as fun as previous years of MegaCon, but definitely not the worst year I've ever had at MegaCon. So guys, thank you so much for watching. As usual, the hunt continues here at Toy Bounty Hunters Web TV.